y'all.
Oh man,
we got a lot.
We got a lot of shit to cover.
We got a lot. We're gonna start on a real kind of somber moment because we lost a few people over the past week, but we got a lot to talk about. We lost a legend in hip hop. We lost a legend in the reggae genre, and we lost a legend in the R&B genre. And Facebook is about to make me kill them too.
R.I.P. Facebook.
You know, I mean, Zucky kicking in quick already.
Fucking Zucky, man.
Already.
Zucky,
He don't want to see us succeed.
He don't want to see us shine, son. Trying to see us shine.
Zucky like, I got John Blade shit. I got John Blade. Sound like a better rapper. Yo, I got John Blade shit.
What y'all thinking of that, man?
Yo, bro, you'll be alright, man. We'll catch you up a little later, Facebook. So, as this is episode 92. 92. And we getting closer, man, to that 100-mile mark, man. I'm excited about that because that's a milestone for us, man. We've been going for a couple of years, and it's an exciting time to really see that we're still doing it, and we're gonna continue to do it. You know what I mean? Because we're doing it for the love. You know what I mean? Yeah. Facebook, you just catching up, so you missed like 20 minutes of conversation. So that's your fault. Yeah. We'll fill you in later.
Yeah.
But this is episode 92. It's been a long week. We got a lot going on. I'm gonna go ahead and start while Howie's inviting some people in the room. I just want to make a couple of announcements of some people that we lost real quick because it's been a sad, week for the industry, for music in general. So we lost a hip hop legend, Jimmy Spicer. He's been in the business since the 70s, man.
Money puts your home on the range. Money puts the broker in the stock exchange. You make money on your 9 to 5 to earn your living so you survive.
Man, we talked about him before because he was in the hospital, and we did actually lose him over the past week. So he lost his battle, but he's gonna still live on forever in our memories, and we never gonna forget you because he was a big contributor to the hip hop game. And next we lost a legend in the R&B circuit, and that is my man Louie Rankin. He is really gonna be missed because he's been in a lot of videos. He's been in movies. He was in Belly. For y'all who ever seen Belly, he was in there. He was in one of Nas's videos with DJ Khaled a couple of years ago when they did the Nas album Done. He was in that. He was the Jamaican guy that they were talking to. Hold up. See? Instagram playing them games, man. All right. So, shout out to everybody watching on Instagram. We appreciate you. Shout out to everybody on YouTube, and shout out to Facebook as well, even though Facebook be fronting on us. But anyway.
No, we got that.
So, but yeah, we lost Louie Rankin this week, legend in the reggae genre. And, one of his most famous songs was a song called Typewriter. And I posted it on a clip of it on our IG page. So if y'all haven't seen it, you might want to check that out, man, because dude was a legend, man.
Original gun come to boom it up. Louie Rankin, they are my friend. Original gun come to boom it up. The drunk art man come back again. Hey, dan dada. Now it's a super cat man, you a dan dada. We fling to stop under the boy with the bomber. Me link up ninja man front teeth with a hammer. The gun with me fireman, it is a typewriter. And we part me boom from the rock food quarry. Come me born and me go in the ghetto slump area.
And then we also lost a legend in the R&B world, and that is James Ingram.
Dedicate her favorite song and hold her closer all night long. Love her today, find 100 ways.
So he's been doing this probably since the early 80s, I believe. If he goes back further than that, I may not know, but I know I knew of him in the early 80s. So may all three of them rest in peace. Also, one more. Snoop Dogg lost his grandson. So Snoop's, I think this was his first grandchild, but his son had a kid, and the kid was only 10 days old when he passed away, man. So my condolences to Snoop and all the families of everybody that we lost over the past week. Matter of fact, let's just give him a quick moment of silence, man. Yeah. All right. Thank y'all, man. We appreciate that, And so, but yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man. This week has been full of stuff, man. Full of stuff. But I'm going to give y'all a couple of birthday shout-outs real quick. So, yesterday, which was October 2nd, Proof, rest in peace, would have been his birthday. From D12 and Eminem, he was known for them. And, he was a dope lyricist, man. And so, I think he was only in his 20s when he passed, man. So, he was very young, just like a lot of rappers who we lost, man. They're young and in their prime, and next thing you know, boom, they're gone. You know what I mean? So, definitely rest in peace to him, but happy birthday to him. Right now, because I'm sure he's still looking down on the hip-hop community, and so we ain't gonna forget about you, Proof. And then, who we got over here on Instagram? Oh, snap. Okay.
Oh, my man, yo. That's my man, DJ Gravy. What up, man? What up?
Yeah, man, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for tuning in. So, then we also got birthdays on October 3rd. Is that today?
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Yeah. So Proof is today then.
Yeah.
I thought it was yesterday. My bad. So today is Proof. Tomorrow, which is the 3rd, is A$AP Rocky and Talib Kweli.
Sharing a birthday.
So, both of them share a birthday. And then coming up in a few days on the 8th, the legend himself, CL Smooth. Y'all know nothing about that, man. Some of his joint was just playing in the background before you came up, man.
Just straighten it out there.
Yeah, man. They were playing the Pete Rock joint, The Creator.
Yo.
Yeah, that's my joint right there. That beat is classic. So, so happy birthday to all of them.
Yeah.
So we can clap that up real quick, man.
Damn. My clap button.
Soundboy burial. So we gonna have a soundboy burial. but that's all right, man. We still clap.
There we go.
Yeah. So all right, man. So we got a lot of topics, man. We're gonna throw some real quick ones out there, real quick. Nicki Minaj came out of retirement faster than she went into retirement. What's that all about, man? She retired one day, and then a couple of days later, she was like, "Oh yeah, here's a song." Where the hell did that come from? Exactly. Congratulations on your 3-day retirement.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, that was like grand closing, grand reopening. It was like, damn, it was like that. You ever seen that cartoon? Oh, the non-animated cartoon, the Dipset joint, or back at YouTube back in the day. And basically, like, there was what's my man, Freaky Zeke. He was like, I got the 2 for $5 purple top. I got what you need. And then, like, what he did was, like, on one of them, it was like, I got the 2 for $5 purple top. He talking about, we got a new location. And basically what it was, like, the new location, he just moved one step away from, like, where the original spot that he was standing in. He got, like, the old location, like, chalked out.
New location.
He literally just moved over. That's what Nicki Minaj's retirement was.
That's it.
It was basically
she just moved one step over and said, you know what? I'm not Nicki Minaj no more. I'm Minaj Nicki now. So I'm officially back in the game.
Back in the game.
So, I don't know, man. And I told y'all when
we don't win anymore.
Exactly. When we first announced it, I was like, I don't even believe she's going to retire. I really don't believe it. Because I feel like she's not. To me, she's not multi-talented, so I don't see her doing anything else to make money. You know what I mean? I don't really see her as that multi-talented now. She's talented, but I don't see her in any other genre saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go into this. I'm gonna be the CEO of that, or I'm gonna be a fashion designer, or I don't see her doing anything."
Yeah, you see what Queen? I mean, well, not Queen, but well, she is the Queen, but Aretha Franklin, but she said before she died, when they said Nicki Minaj, she said, she saying on her. I was like, what can you say?
What
can you say?
So, she did a couple of movies, but I wasn't impressed. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think this is the best thing she got going. So to me, I think that wasn't real in the first place. I don't think she was really serious about it. So, that is what it is. So, and we also got Tekashi, aka Snitch 9.
Snitch 9.
He, I'm sure y'all heard, but he's refusing witness protection, saying that he gonna go back to making music. We had talked about that too. He said he's gonna just beef up security and have a bunch of security around him. Bro, that ain't gonna help you, man. For one, nobody is going to care too much about your music. Your fan base is going to trickle in at a handful. You know what I mean? If you got people listening, it's only going to be a handful. So that's my thing. And then security, there's going to be a lot of wolves on you. You know what I mean? It's a lot of wolves out there who are going to be wanting to come after you. So I really don't see this working out the way you think it's going to work out. So we shall see. That's like the perfect sound effect for him. He's just like a character, man. But yeah, man. So y'all tell us what y'all think. How do y'all think this is gonna play out with Tekashi and him getting back in the game and getting released and all of that and fan base versus zero fans and all of that. You know what I mean? Do y'all think he can actually make it? Because I don't. But anyway, man, what are we going to talk about first, man?
So we talked about that. Let's go ahead and talk about the BET Hip Hop Awards.
Sir.
And it's coming on this weekend, Sunday.
It's this week. I want to say it might be during the week, but I can't remember. I want to say it might be Thursday or some shit like that. But the BET Hip Hop Awards is coming up in the next week, and that's where they do the ciphers and things like that. So I'm always hopeful that they're gonna bring back some good ciphers, because the last few years the ciphers have been really dry, man.
The only thing that was really great was outside of maybe like the Slaughterhouse one is like the Real House Husband Hollywood.
Yeah, that was a few years ago. That was a good one.
Yeah, and I had to, some of the people that had on the last one? It may not have been great, but Nick Grant. He was on there. I was actually happy to see him.
Yeah.
He's a guy from out of South Carolina.
Okay.
And he's like got that up north flow. A lot of them saying like, he's probably like the next Nas.
Okay.
Like, what I'm saying, as far as you got Data East. I don't know why I do that. Dave East.
We remember them videos from Data East.
Yeah, 40 and slip. Sorry, Dave. But but that was really cool to see that. But right now it's just like, what I'm saying, like you said, it's just been kind of lackluster.
Yeah, the last one from last year, the only thing I remember really liking about it was they did the female cipher where there was a lot of up and coming females, and they was representing pretty hard. And Erykah Badu was like DJing in the background, and she even kicked a few bars. So, anything from Erykah Badu, you got my attention. I've been in love with her since like on and on. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Erykah Badu.
Yeah, let's clap that up. Erykah Badu, that's for you.
So yeah, man. I'm excited about that. And one thing that they have announced about the BET Hip Hop Awards is that Lil' Kim is going to be getting the I Am Hip Hop Award. So, that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? She hasn't really been releasing a whole bunch of hits or anything like that lately, but she has always represented for the culture, so I give her that. And she's been a big influence on the culture with just her style, her cadence, and you know how she was just she hit really hard for, you know, a good amount of time, and then, you know, she kind of just slowed down her momentum. But
well, hell, it's the reason why, because someone kept on stealing her shit. I ain't gonna say
yeah, that's true. That's true, very true.
Yeah.
So she had a few people stealing her shit, but one person took a lot of her shit.
Album cut and everything.
Yeah, so you know. It's like what Ghostface and it was like, niggas scored Nas' little album cover. Niggas scored Kim's little album cover. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. So you know, I'm happy that she's receiving that, because Little Kim does, you know, deserve credit for her impact on the hip hop game. You know, we can clown all we want because she's done a lot of surgery and, you know, try to change the way she look and all of that. But her presence in hip hop and the culture has been solidified.
Yeah, so, some bangs. I mean, she basically the female Biggie.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm happy about that. So, I'm assuming, you know, the person who stole a lot of her style will not be in attendance, because I notice when one is there, the other one is not, and when the other one is there, that one is not. So it's one of those. You know what I mean? Whenever something's going down, they're never both in the same building. So. We shall see. But we will keep y'all up to date with that. So y'all need to be checking that out if you're not. The BET Hip Hop Awards, it is coming anytime between Thursday and Sunday, I believe.
Damn.
I'm not sure.
We ain't got no exact date.
We will get that date.
Niggas just watch the TV.
Hey, do some homework. Yeah, y'all go watch some fucking TV, man. We not the news. We don't have all the facts. You know what I mean? Hell, the news ain't even got all the facts.
Oh, hell no. Not the news.
Of course, Instagram is acting up.
Yeah, man.
Here we go with the bullshit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to straight up just, man, we gonna have to murder Zucky.
Something, man. Can't keep it going, man. Come on, man. All right, well.
Zucky with your non-human ass.
Exactly. All of your platforms. Zucky. Yeah. All of his platforms is fucking up.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, man, what's next on the agenda?
Oh, didn't you want to talk about the untold stories of hip hop?
Yeah. So, you know, I told y'all about this a few weeks ago, that Angie Martinez had a show coming out called The Untold Stories of Hip Hop, basically where she interviews rappers from the game. And I'm sure it's not just going to be rappers. I'm sure it's going to be some producers, some puffies, and people like that. You know what I mean? So she interviews them and finds out stories that have never been told before. And so the first episode aired this past Thursday. So another one will be coming on tomorrow. So, but the first episode featured Cardi B and Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
So they both told stories, you know, that were very interesting. Snoop talked about how rough things were behind closed doors with him and Pac. Because, you know, they were kind of estranged when Pac passed. So, because Pac basically didn't like the fact that Snoop didn't really want to have this full-out war with the East Coast, or just, you know, people on the East in general. It wasn't even a full-out East Coast war. But basically because Snoop said that basically Pac came to him and said, how do you feel about Bad Boy and Biggie and all of that? And Snoop was like, I'm cool with him. I ain't got no issues with him. And so because of that, they felt like he was a traitor. And so they started giving him the cold shoulder. Anytime he'd be trying to dap up Pac, like, yeah, what up, Pac? What up? Pac be like, and just turn his head and just walk away. He was giving him like super cold shoulder. And he said Suge was you know, doing bad stuff to him, trying to assassinate his character, making him seem like a traitor and all of that. So, you know, I get it. You know what I mean? They want you to ride no matter what. But Snoop was just like, I'm not going to ride against a whole bunch of people I'm cool with. You know what I mean? So, you know, he talked a lot in detail about that and how things were. And I mean, they got rough where he felt like his life was at danger. Like they were about to take him out. And so he said he basically knew that they couldn't, because Snoop had basically an army of dudes behind him, because he's gang affiliated as well. So, you know, that's why nothing ever happened. But it got close.
Okay, so that's basically, so the way this show is going to be set up is just like it's pretty much like a rapper's telling the story. So it's not both So it's not both, like for instance, it's not both Cardi B and Snoop at the same time.
Yeah,
trading war stories,
right.
Which that would have been cool too. I would love to see that.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Love to see that.
That would be dope. So yeah, I mean,
she gave me an idea.
Right. So if y'all see that shit happening, it came from us. You know what I mean?
Here, son. Chest.
Put some hair on your chest. But yeah, man. So yeah, and then Cardi B, she talked a lot about how she came up in the industry. And you know, she was a stripper at one time, and how rough things were for her back then. She kind of had a Me Too story as well. You know what I mean? So it was pretty rough on her. So
you know, wasn't she giving Me Too stories though at the same time?
Right. She talked about a lot of stuff that happened to her, you know, and why she got like the surgeries to enhance her body, you know, how that's what it came from, because a lot of times when she was saying that basically there were guys behind the scenes who were helping girls get in the video so they can get famous, get their name out there and stuff like that. And they would never help her because she was so skinny and whatnot. So they basically told her, look, you got to get some ass. You ain't got no ass. You ain't got no, you know, you going to have to get something. And so, you know, she was like, all right. So that's why she started enhancing her body to try to, you know, get herself out there. And it did help, you know what I mean? So, you know, I can't say that I would have done it. You know, I'm a man of principle. So when it comes to that, you can't tell me, oh man, you not tatted up, nigga. You ain't nobody gonna like you. You ain't gonna fuck about that.
Yeah, you gotta put the star right there on your arm.
You know what I mean? You gotta tattoo your boys right here that died. Man. You gotta do this on your chest. And
you get that award, you gotta kiss niggas. Oh wait a minute, that's another topic.
That's a whole other topic. You know what I mean? What did he say? Pause. But
try to put your finger in your booty hole. No homo.
Yo, but you know, basically she felt like, you know, I guess she felt like she wasn't good enough anyway, so she was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and do a few things. So she got her titties done and got her butt done and all of that. So that was the extent of her stories, basically in that area. But I ain't gonna go into detail because y'all need to check it out for yourself. But that one is on
you said Lifetime, wasn't it?
WETV. Yeah. I think they're owned by the same people. I'm not sure, but you know, WETV is women's entertainment, but so you know, it's still a good show. It really is, and I think each week they're gonna have like one or two artists who are telling stories. So they've shown clips where they have ASAP Rocky. I think they had clips where they showed Ice-T. I'm sure he got some stories.
Oh yeah,
you know.
Yeah, it's kind of good that they got like a plethora, like a little mix of like the, you know, the news, the up and coming,
right,
the legends.
Right.
I mean, it sounds like it's going to be pretty
interesting. Yeah, it's interesting, man. I'm liking it so far. So, but yeah, so y'all need to look for that. It's called Untold Stories of Hip Hop, and it's hosted by Angie Martinez, and she basically interviews these rappers and asks them questions about what happened behind the scenes. You know what I mean? And one of the questions she asked Snoop, she was like, we're going to call this fact or fiction. She asked him like 3 or 4 questions, and one of them was, I heard that you had sold weed to Cameron Diaz back in the day. Was that true or not? And he was like, yeah, actually it was. And basically they went to school together. And he said I wasn't going to say nothing, but she brought it up. Cameron Diaz was in the interview, and she was like, yeah, I went to school with Snoop. And they was like, for real? And she was like, yeah, I bought weed from him. So he was like, all right, she opened the door, so I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. Yeah, I did. He was like, I was selling weed to her, so, you know. But she seemed like one of them types that she, you know, she ain't going to try to hide that shit.
That's why she dated B Real from Cypress Hill. Yeah, she's like, oh, yeah, he got some good weed. Man. I'm going to stay with this
right. She seemed like she was smoking that shit, too. I can see that. So, yeah, shout out to Cameron Diaz. You know, she keeping it real. So, because, you know, a lot of those, you know, and I hate to say it, but a lot of white people do smoke, but they, you know, they won't admit shit like that on camera. You know what I mean? Black people are more quick to admit shit.
Yeah. So, well, weed, but not no fucking crack. See, white people be like, they be like, crack that at the time that, but 2 Chainz was talking to that one dude. So I don't know what's wrong with you. I'm talking about, you know, the application of marijuana. Oh, yeah. You sneaking and geeking yourself. Yeah, that dude had to switch it up real quick. Right. He like, oh.
Yeah, you do something yourself. You sneaking and geeking yourself. I'm looking at you, and you trying to act like you ain't have a little shot before you came on here or do something. See what it is? It's a lot of functional
You make a
addicts.
joke out of it.
It's a lot of functional addicts out here.
Respectful.
And it's a lot of functional addicts. See, you can smell that marijuana, so you know it's on our clothes.
No.
We can't smell when you're around here sneaking and geeking.
Oh,
That's
you
not what
sneaking
happened.
it. So
I
you
wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, you sneaking and geeking yourself. I can look at you.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. So yeah, man, that was a funny story right there, man.